A senior citizen arrested over a trash bill. One of those Alabama officers, you can hear him. Last month, this happened to an 82-year-old woman arrested for not paying her $77 trash bill. And again, heard laughing during the encounter.
You Martha Minifield?
I am.
Miss Minifield, we have a warrant for you.
For what?
Not paying your trash bill.
What?
Yes, ma'am.
No, you don't.
I'm not joking.
So you're gonna handcuff me and take me to jail?
Yes, ma'am. I got to.
What did I miss?
I'm so serious. It's a warrant. Failure to pay solid waste, and here's all your information.
I guess it's part of the job. I wouldn't have that job, not on that day. And whatever happened to discretion? I was gonna say, Mayor, it's part of the job, apparently. And I'll get your comments. But at the end of the day, what's so funny about, my stomach would be turned if I had, quote unquote, had to do this. But let's show you the other part of the video. Body cam footage was released Thursday, obtained by Law and Crime Network.
You sure you got a phone call from the code enforcement about a month ago saying, hey, you need to come pay your trash bill?
The reason I'm not saying anything because my daughter takes care of that for me. You know, I'm just saying.
Okay, well, she has not been doing it. And you gotta go with me today. Anything you need to grab right quick, you can. And
I can't believe it.
We'll be going on down the way.
So what would I have to pay?
It'll be $285 to get out at the PD. If not, I have to take it to the county jail.
Oh, Lord. Did you just take one?
Yeah, I'm gonna put you in these right quick, okay? They're gonna be in the front.
Oh, wait.
I got to, okay?
You gotta be shaming yourself. Arresting an 83-year-old.
I am so sorry, but the law is the law, Miss Van.
I can't believe it.
If the law is the law, Mayor, we need to change the laws. If the law is the law's got to change. 82 years old, a $77 trash bill. I think he said if she paid $85, it's something about the county jail. Remind people who are under the false impression that there is no debtor's prison in America the truth, please, Mayor.
That's a rough story to watch.
Yeah.
First of all, code enforcement should not have the right to issue or have people arrested. This is definitely criminalizing poverty and people living in poverty. The fact that you can't pay a bill, get you locked up is debtor's prison by default. I mean, by definition. And then the price he said was $285, which is a 270% increase.
Oh, geez.
$7 that she owed. So if you're having problems with $77, now you have to pay $285. What is the likelihood of that? This cash bail all needs to go away. The tragedy and the crash behavior of this officer laughing in her face. This woman is truly in a stressful situation, and she's caught up. She thinks he's playing a trick on her. Joe, it can't be real. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. From our community says something completely different. I'm a Southern raised black boy. I know what it means when an 83-year-old black woman says you ought to be ashamed of yourself. That is the height of disgust and distrust from our community. And him acted as if he had nothing he could have done. He could have walked away. He didn't have to serve her. I wouldn't have served anybody. The serving process was more than $77 that she owed. Him driving a company car, a taxpayer-owned car, the gas, the car itself, his time, and also the process of printing and writing a warrant for her arrest cost more than $77. This is absolutely disgusting.
And there's just that rap song, "This is America." Okay, this is America. And here's the thing: you have the chief now. Okay, the Facebook post, Police Chief Mark Reynolds defending his officers, claiming the department's hands were tied on whether to handcuff Miss Menafield after magistrate signed off on her arrest. So there's just a gang of degenerate people or degenerate behaviors involved in this, conspiring here to do this disgusting work. In the post, he added that the 82-year-old grandma was treated respectfully. I didn't see that. Did you see that, Mayor? Treated respectfully by our officers in the performance of their duties and was released on a bond as prescribed by the violation. His response was the only one from city officials at the time of the incident. Let's give you some of the reporting on this. CBS 42 reporting on it. At least 24 people have been arrested for failure to pay garbage fees in Valley, Alabama, targets of a process that has criminalized debt in a city that contracts its solid waste services to a private company. That from CBS 42. A review of court documents shows that individuals arrested over unpaid trash fees in Chambers County are often people facing financial difficulties. You think? People of color, you think? Or people with disabilities, that part. Some residents, records show, have been arrested repeatedly and most charged criminally with failure to pay trash bills, end up paying hundreds in these court costs and fees in addition to the bills themselves. Additionally, CBS 42 found the cost of an average criminal case over unpaid trash fees in Chambers County, Alabama. It's this part, Mayor, that you alluded to. About $451 of that amount, only about $122 is for the original trash bill, while the remaining $329 stems from various court costs and fees. Mayor, I was in Ferguson, Missouri, okay? Hands up, don't shoot. Whatever you want to think about that narrative, I was there. And that's exactly, Ferguson existed on the backs of poor people. They hunted people down for jaywalking to support their salaries. Is that what's going on here? And then you throw in the added, oh yeah, it's a private company dictating to authorities what they can do to an 82-year-old grandmother over a $77 trash bill.
$77. It's not even enough to take the small claims court. And now, but what you said is right. This is a money racking scheme. We see the court and everybody benefiting from this. The tragedy of this is what's not said, meaning who's not charged with these fees. I became mayor, I saw our code enforcement, who was a white man, choosing not to violate white people in the town of Enfield for their grass being too high. Almost 99% of the charges for code violations were black people. So when you think about that, you see how this system works. It's what's not said, who's not charged. And then you see the majority of the people are people with disability and people of color that are charged. And I bet it's people with disabilities that make up even more of those charged. And I think that is absolutely disgusting in itself.
It's sick. America is sick. Look at your life, America. And you wonder why some people never take responsibility for their actions.